Hey guys, we are back in the kitchen. Yesterday we're making soap. I'm going to make 2 batches of soap, so I have like a double batch here, and the first batch is going to be a Love Spell. This is by Be Scented, and then we're also going to do the bases for some cupcakes, and that is Berry Vanilla Bean, which is I think both of these are Bath and Body and Victoria's Secret dupes, I'm pretty sure. So those are the 2 we're going to be doing. I have my new blender today, and we're going to be checking that out. I have my lye water ready. I have my oils ready, and I'm going to pan you down. And yes, the light is coming. It's in the afternoon, so the light is weird. I apologize. I know. But here's my hard oils. There's my new stick blender. Here's my lye, and it's got some of the silk fibers like on my spatula. Try to get some of those off and not breathe in the fumes too much. But in this bucket, I'm using the heat transfer method. So this very hot lye water is going to melt the hard oils, and there's some silk in there I want to get out. There is silk fibers. I'm just going to rinse this bucket with some water. And we're going to let this sit for a minute. You guys know this drill. This is going to sit for a minute and melt. And I'll bring you guys back when we get going. Okay guys, man, I wish the light was better. I know not to do this in the evenings, but I had other stuff going on this morning. And I was making embeds this morning. So this is the solids. Here's my new mixer, guys. This is the olive oil, and it already has the kaolin clay in there. So we're adding that to the bucket. Grab a spatula, get all that clay out. Now I'm also going to be adding some rose clay to some of this. So I didn't put as much kaolin clay that I normally do. Some of this is going to get rose clay. Oh, I dripped some off the handle, didn't I? You guys know I'm a messy soaper, and trying to do this in such a small area, it makes it even harder. But okay, I have another paper towel waiting because I knew. Also, I have my cream gonna go in there. Get all that out. So that was 2 ounces of that. And here's that new mixer, and it comes apart, so I don't have to stick the whole thing in my sink to wash it. And this is a double batch, or actually it's like a batch and a half. Trying to get lumps. I don't want to overwork this. See a few lumps floating around. There's still a few little lumps floating. Okay, I think we're there. I really don't need to do much more, or we will be beyond what I need. See, it comes apart. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So I can take like my bucket that I had that's dirty, set that down inside of there for a moment. Okay, and I'm just going to do a little bit of this by hand, making sure there's no lumps, no specks. I'm using a different shea butter this time, so hopefully those specks are gone. This is sitting at about 94 degrees. It's still pretty warm. I'm going to pour off a bunch because, like I said, this is 2 batches. And if I need some of that, I will take it. This is going to be bases for cupcakes and maybe some piping. And then in another bucket, I'm going to pour off a little bit. And in this bucket, we're going to put some pink. And this is from Be Scented. It was sent to me as a sample, and I don't remember what the color is. But it's from Be Scented. I'm going to add pink. And I'm going to add some rose clay. I just got to find this. I got this, I think, on Amazon. It's just French rose clay, and it's really pretty. So I'm going to add 2 heaping tablespoons or teaspoons of that. And what are y'all doing? I'm gonna have to go close that door. If I can figure out how to lock this thing. Lord, children. Did it lock? I don't think. Hold on. First I gotta go lock the door because the cats, and I gotta get this thing locked back together. Okay, I figured out what I was doing wrong. The cats were messing with the screen door. Alright. And into this is going Forever Red. Is that the one I wanted to use? I brought in a couple. No, Love Spell. That's the one I wanted to use. Love Spell, because we're doing pink. And in you go there. I don't think this discolors, and that can go in there. Get out every drop. Okay, this might be accelerating on me. I don't know. I cannot do anything with these gloves on. So, goodness gracious. Some TD. Maybe a little bit more. That's darker than what I thought it was going to turn out to be. That rose clay got really dark, but it's pretty. Scrape down my sides. We're getting a really good tray, so just one more quick buzz there. And this is going to be like a pale pink, so I don't really care if that goes in there or not, but we're already getting to a trace. So in this goes actually, we're just going to add some white to that. This cord, I swear. See how there's some pink in that? It's okay. We're going to swirl this anyway. Leave a little bit for the top because she is already getting thick and I always make a mess. Always. When you're working in such a tight spot, which I can move my mic over and out of the way. I want to leave a little bit for the top. Clean up my mess. And chopstick. Okay. Want all of that out. All of it. For one, soap, every ounce of soap, that's money. Money you've invested in supplies and money you're going to sell. So it's your profits. And two, it makes it easier to wash the bowls. Just scrape every bit you can get out. Okay, so there is that. Then I'm going to take some of this white. I may have a little bit of this white left to do. I could have poured a little bit more in there, but there's enough there to do like a sample for somebody. I'll let that sit just a second because I want to texture that top a little bit, or swirl the top. Now I'm going to grab a little bundt mold, to keep these on hand for stuff where you have a little bit of leftovers, which I could drizzle a little more of this white in there. If you see a big splash on my t-shirt, this is the t-shirt I had on while I was making embeds, and it jumped up on me. That's why I wear just old t-shirts. And I know I should be wearing long sleeves, but I am a hot-natured. I'm burning up right now, and that's why I had the back door open. One, I had made lye water. And two, I burn up. Okay, so that's about all I can get out of those buckets. And I'm just going to tap this down. Just like so. I'm going to take my chopstick. Swirl that up real pretty. And then that one is done. Should I do some glitter? Or no? Or yes? What do you think, guys? Little hot, just a little. Okay, so a little, Shannon. Whoa. Then this, we're going to sit over here. Okay, that one's done. I pray this is not set up too bad because this is going to be batch number 2. I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit. It's going to be brown, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's going to turn brown. so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put some gold in it. This is 14 karat gold mica by Be Scented. So I'm going to put some gold in there, and I also have a little bit of this Nurture Soap Shimmer. Can't talk. I'm putting that all in there because that container's done and it's warped, so that's one less. That one's done. Okay. And then this one was getting the vanilla bean. And I don't think I'm going to put all that fragrance in there because that's not quite a full batch. So we're not putting it all in there. Can you guys see all that shimmer mica floating around? Oh, that smells really good. Just getting thick. That's okay, because these are just the bases. These are just the bases. So it doesn't matter to me if it's is thick or not, because it's basically gonna turn brown. So, and just make sure everything is incorporated. Get it off the sides. That smells really good. Okay. I may need another cupcake thingy, but if I do, I'll go get it. I've got another one. Or I'll grab a bunt pen. Whoa, Shannon, whoa. Okay. So yeah, I've got another cupcake pan just like this one. Just tapping them so they'll level down a little bit. This one about got a little bit too much. So I'm going to go grab my other pan, but this is the Valentine's Day soaps that I'm working on. So we're going to have Love Spell, Forever Red, and Pink Sugar. And there'll be a few other ones like some staples like, let me pan you up, Oatmeal and Honey, and a few like staples coming too. So that is it for today's soap. Let me go grab another mold before this baby sits completely up. And be sure you hit subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one.